So here we are, just come out for a bit of a solo shoot out to this sheep farm that I've got access to. I'm going to sight in the 300 Win Mag. I sighted in roughly 3 weeks ago, and now I just need to fine tune it. At the moment it's shooting about 3 inches high at 100. Yeah, I want to get it bang it at 100 because it's a LEUPOLD scope and it's got the CDL custom dial turrets or something. Yeah, so we'll see what comes of that. But shooting 150 grain Winchester Deer XPs, I think they are, and some old Remington core locks that Dad had left over. Go and set these targets up, one at 100 and then one at 200, and I'll check that dial system, see if that's accurate. So I got 100 meters just here in the bottom left, the milk bottle, and 180, and then that big old tree's bang on 200. Been waiting a long time to put a good scope on this gun. Taking me a little bit to pay it off. It's not overly priced, $600, but you know, worth the wait, and a bit of birthday money here and there. So I'm really happy with it. I mean, I couldn't put anything bigger than a 40mm objective on it, but yeah, it's the LEUPOLD VX Freedom 4 to 12x40. So bought it from Trellis Outdoors. Yeah, looking forward to it. I was able to bore sight it quite well. I've only done it once or twice before, so I'm pretty happy with it. It was straight up and down. I just had to bring it across 3 weeks ago, so this time it should be about 3 inches high at 100. I've already dialed it down actually, so it should maybe be 2 inches. I'll just check it, and we'll go from there. This rifle's been to Africa probably 2 times, I think, with my gramps back in the 60s, maybe 70s, I'm not sure. But yeah, zebras, leopard, elephant, baboon. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So she's a bit of an heirloom. Deer XPs, 150 grainers, pretty accurate. And then just a handful of the core locks, I think they are. Really, they're all pricing up a bit too much, I reckon. Anyway, I'll put them first and see how we go. Ah, that's us. Sitting a little low. Oh, yeah, that's a Buddha. Every time. Every time. Can't see that shot. It's not even on there. Gee whiz. Right, here we go. It's taking its time, but I've been aiming here and it's hitting there. The whole hand above where I'm aiming. It's a good group, so it's good ammo. Just got to squeeze it in. Well, I don't know what's changed. I dialed it back to what it was when I was getting that tight group, at 5 inches high. And now I've just shot at a different side of the target, and it's ½ inch left of where I aimed. So I don't really know what happened there, but yeah. So I've fired 12 rounds so far. I've hit 3. This is my last one. I aimed here just for somewhere different, and I've just blown out the pole at the back. Yep, there it is. Gee whiz. Yoo-hoo! So we adjusted that turret to 0, which is 100, and then gone up 25, 50, 75 meters, 175, and just nailed that water bottle. I didn't think I was going to do it, so I didn't film. I don't know why. Nailed it. Righto, 200 meters. See if we can do it. Well, I ran out of storage on my phone, of course, but absolutely nailed it at 200 with a custom dial. Heck yeah, she's on. We're on. Well worth the sore shoulder, I tell you. Have a look at this bottle. Have a look at it. Just nailed it, 175. Have a look at this plate. Just one shot on the plate. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe 2. No, just 1, I think. That one there. She's swinging. Well, I'm happy with that. I really am. Yeah, I was a bit uncertain of what was going on there. Thought I was offline. But yeah, I worked it out, and it's the best it's ever shot. It's the best I've ever shot with it. And that scope helps a lot too. So I'm stoked. You know, as people, we need to keep ourselves sighted in. As Christians, you know, we need to keep ourselves in tune with the Lord. You know, sometimes we don't feel like we're real close with Him. Sometimes we drift a little bit, and it's just important to make sure that we just stay in line with Him. You know, we need to check ourselves on a regular basis, you know, and make sure that we are still representing the Lord well, and obeying Him and reading the Word, praying. You know, I don't do it. Sometimes I find myself not doing that a lot. I don't stop and sit with God much in everyday life, but I talk to Him throughout the day a lot. And I find, you know, I've been wrestling with the fact that I don't feel like I've been overly obedient in the sense of reaching people. And I think it's because, you know, my sights have come out of 0, maybe. It's sort of how it feels. And I've noticed that it's happened before in the past, and I've brought myself back in line and back on target, and it feels good. And so I think, you know, as time goes on, you sort of realise when you are drifting a little bit, getting a bit lethargic, you know, not so much giving your time to the Lord or serving Him in the way that you could or want to. Some things come up in life, but still, yeah, I've noticed that I've let the flesh sort of, win a little bit. That's how I feel anyway. But I know that doesn't change the way He loves me. Still loves me very much. But He wants to use me to help people. He wants to reach people through me. And I've noticed that I have been slacking and lacking. So I've come to sight the gun in, get it back on target, and I have also come spend some time with God and talk with Him and get myself back on target. So I hope you can relate to that somehow. If you don't know Jesus, take the time to sit and just ask Him. So many millions of people have said, Lord, if you're real, show me. And I know that He will. And you can ask that within your heart, or you can ask that out loud. He hears you and He sees you. We're all sinners, and every Christian's been a sinner. But there's forgiveness. And you can have that for yourself as well, and there's freedom in all that. All right. Take care. Thanks for watching.